Hello, happy Saturday. I'm going to give you an update on the garden and the house. There was a lot going on, but it's really not, you're not able to see a lot because my face is still red from that procedure that I had on Thursday. Usually it takes maybe a week, and then I shouldn't have any of this redness. They did a Morpheus something on me. I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but that's all I know. I don't know if that's the machine or the actual procedure itself, but it's like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, we both survived our babysitting gigs yesterday. Deb was going to get a bunch done yesterday and ended up not getting anything done. She said that she went out to use the weed eater and mow, but she thought, oh, I'll just use the weed eater first, and that broke. So then she messed with that, she said, for 84 hours, and then she went to get our other weed eater, and then that one quit working, and by that time, it was time for her babysitting gig. So she got nothing done. My day started off pretty much the same way. My daughter, I wanted to go down and see Archie this week or next. Yesterday was the best day, and she had a hair appointment, but she said, if you want to come down and watch him while I do my hair, and then we can go out for lunch and go to that little antique shop that we went to before. It's actually like a flea market. It's a kind of trashy, but if you dig, you find really good stuff. So I left 45 minutes before I had to be there. I wasn't going to go through rush hour, but I thought that'll give me plenty of time to get there and talk to her until she had to leave. So not even on a major highway. I got halfway down the road. It was on a 2-lane highway and it was closed. There was just a bunch of cops, but there was no wreck, no nothing. It was really weird. So we were all lined up waiting. I sat there for about 15 minutes and I thought, I can't do this. I'm going to be late. So I wiggled myself out of the line, backtracked because the country roads were closed too. So backtracked, went around, found myself back beyond where I needed to go. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go get some coffee for this because I'm really tired. And I looked down at my purse and I remembered my wallet is in the house. I took my wallet in the house a few days ago. I don't know why I did that. And then I just saw my purse and went on my merry way. Anyways, now I'm having a panic attack that I'm going to be late and that I have no money, no cards, no nothing. So long story short, I made it there with 15 minutes to spare. I had my daughter pay for lunch and fill up my gas tank before I left so I could reimburse her. We were both excited about the flea market, so we loaded Archie in the car, and she said, if you find anything, I'll just pay for it and you can reimburse me. I was like, fine. We get there and they're closed. They moved. They moved something like 20 minutes away on the complete opposite end, and I was like, yeah, just forget it, because it was getting too late. So we got back to her house, and I was going to leave, and then she was talking about this desk that she and her husband has that she wanted moved in, but they can't do it themselves. I said, well, do you want me to help you really quick before I leave? And she said, that would be great. I wish I would have recorded it because it was, first off, it was at the back of their property in their garage. So they had to load it up in the car, take it around to the front. We had to walk up the steps to get it up there. And then we pretty much, it was hard to get through. I haven't been out here for a few days. Here's the update on the garden. Our green beans are up. See these those. And then we planted beets over here. Oh, those are up too. Those are up as well. We want to work out here a little bit today. I'll show you the tomatoes. Deb and I both were thinking, we'll have probably one tomato plant out of all this, but they look really good.
Isn't it nice with the mulch that you can walk on?
Yes. That's another thing about our garden method that we use. We use a version of, I will link the post here if you guys are wanting to know, but it just helps with so many things. You can walk in it, and then you don't get mud all over your feet. It helps with weeds. As you can see, there are no weeds anywhere. There's some like here where there aren't, where there aren't wood chips. Deb and I cannot wait to start on this project. When are we going to do that, Deb?
Whenever you give me a day off.
The audio-visual guys, we're here. If you can see all of their wiring, all of that. That's a lot of wires. That's for TV, speakers. I have shared this before, but I will say it again in case you missed it. We are going to go through and take pictures of everything to make sure that we don't put a nail in this, like this plumbing and the wiring and all of that. Like this is a gas line to our gas lights out here. So we have to do that yet. I'm also cleaning a bunch of stuff out of the fridge. Ground chicken, quinoa, chickpeas, black beans, green onions, hummus, feta, and salsa and guac. And I'm going to put it together for lunch. This is what a good wife I am. I split my fig bar and I opened up Deb's heart cheese for her.
She's getting an A today.
I laid them there like this. She said, they aren't unwrapped. And I have found so many great things. Zulily adds items every single day. So it's like you are shopping a brand new store every time you log on. Also keep this in mind. If you buy something on Friday, pay for shipping, it opens up a free shipping window through Sunday at midnight, I believe. So if you find something else over the weekend, it's free. So I want to show you what we have. Some of you have probably already heard this a million times, but I'm going to remind you, I love to add everyday items within my decor because you're going to use them and they're not just going to sit in a cabinet. This little vintage antique looking salt cellar is a perfect example of that. Fill this with your favorite salt, Himalayan sea salt, coarse salt, whatever, and it's just easy to grab and it looks really cute as well.
We've all got to grow. There's a flower in your mind. Yeah, we've all got to grow. There's a flower in your mind.
This little watering can is another example of everyday items used within your decor that you're always going to reach for. It looks like a vintage piece. The price is excellent and it looks cute on the porch or as we have here. One thing with Zulily is if you see something that you want, you have to grab it because it is only live for a certain time since they add lots of different items every day. I have gotten a couple of these, not this one, but a couple of the bust heads through them. I got this little pot. It was with a set. The other one is on the other side of the porch. So I'm going to link their site here. Check them out. I love their items. I think Deb is out in her workshop, so I'm going to go see what she's doing. But this one can't be outside if I'm in, can't be inside if I'm out. She lasts 10 seconds. I'm going to go out. Are you going to stay?
Trellis for the cucumbers.
So tell me, I don't know how you're doing this. I mean, I know what
I'm
you're...
going to set this up like this, and I'm going to lean two of them together.
So it's
like
going to make a
this.
triangle.
Yeah, so you can walk through it and pick your fruit.
Okay, are these two bugs, are they mating?
Well, don't interrupt them if they are. Let them have a
Look at them. They're connected at the butt, but one's walking backwards and one's walking forwards. Are they mating? Now I have the vision. I didn't know what she was talking about. She was trying to explain it to me. But this is like cattle fencing. She got it at Rural King. And then she is just attaching the 2x4s. That was way less, what do I want to say? Way less of a job than what I thought you were going to do. Because you're always complicated.
Well, I'm not done yet, but yes.
Then she's going to build a couple of garden boxes because we wanted to have a couple out there and just do a few here and there. And then attach these to those boxes. So let's check on Deb's flowers. I'm deadheading these. Whoa. Do you remember when she added a little color to her window box here on her workshop?
Do you like
good.
In my beautiful garden, I planted daisies for everyone to see and blended ideas for everyone to read.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen the back of our house. I don't know if I've shown it, but this is Deb's shop. And remember when there was this big long drive up to the cottage? The house is there now. This is the little porch that we will have the grills on. Those are the kitchen windows, where in between those windows will be the stove. The grills will be here, and then this is the utility room. And there are those two windows. Stove will go there. And here I am standing on that porch. Do you guys remember that project? The sidewalk, that was a good one. Deb and I just came picking, like we need lots of things. We got a few things that we loaded in the truck. I will share those here in a little bit, but I wanted to tell you about this. I'm going to turn the camera around here in a second and show you all of this and another spot, but it's going to be a garage sale in the Decatur, Indiana area on Friday and Saturday of this week. I'll type the details on the screen. I will post more about the location on Thursday of this week, but it is Friday and Saturday of this upcoming weekend. Friday is 8 to 5, Saturday is 8 to 12. It's mainly antiques. Saturday, the prices will be discounted. We're here at our storage unit arranging. These are the two that we have for the house stuff. These are like toilets, vanities, sinks, shower doors, tubs, etc. Before anybody asked, we couldn't rent one. We had to rent two. They didn't have one open. So we're going to rearrange this and get some of the stuff that we got in here. Oh, happy day. Deb, are you excited?
No.
This is one of our treasures. Deb's really thrilled about this. She really is. She's just faking. I want this maybe to put hooks on, maybe. Do you guys recognize this? This is another one of our treasures. It matches, this was a sewing machine, and it matches one that we have perfectly in storage, except mine is painted. I'll share that picture next. And we grabbed this little church bench. She's really excited about this too.
I'm so sick of moving shit.
It's okay, Deb. You're going to be happy in a couple months. Deb also grabbed these two porch columns for the garden area. And we got two upper cabinets that might also work. They're opposites, so that might also work. And then we got some of wood